Hey everyone, welcome to Find Your Flow. I'm Natalie and today we have a nourishing little quick practice to help you wind down from the day that you've just had and send you off into a peaceful night. So hop on your mat, get your extra comfy clothes on and I'll meet you there. Today we'll start our practice in a comfortable seated position, and if on the ground doesn't work, no worries, just bring yourself to a chair. If you are on the ground, I do recommend sitting up a little taller onto anything you can get your hands on around the house. And then when you arrive there, just root down heavily through the lower body. Really feel the support from the mat beneath. And let the spine rise tall from the pelvis, shoulders soften away from the ears. And as we close down our eyes, we'll bring our left hand to our heart, right hand to our belly. Let this softness continue to spread through the muscles of the face, through the arms, the legs, the front body, the back body. Just notice any areas where you might be holding any tension or tightness. And just let it release. Let it go with a loving inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And stay here for one more breath. Just slowing things down. Feel free to keep the eyes closed or flutter them open as we add on some layers of movement. Bringing our right hand down to the ground or right fingertips to the earth. We'll reach our left hand all the way up and then over towards the right side. Breathing in fully through our left side body. Try and find a little bit more space between each of the ribs. Float your way back through center. Left hand down, right hand reaches up and then over. Lower body stays heavy. Imagine we have 2 heavy sacks of potatoes on our thighs, keeping us weighed down. And then make your way back to center. Taking the right arm out and then crossing it over towards the left side. Just bring the left hand up to the outside of that right arm. And we'll take our gaze across to the right side. Just breathing here. And opening for the arm, but also the neck. So just being aware if we are holding on to a little bit more tension in the head and neck area today, can we really ease into our movement and trust our breath to be there as our guide. Floating back to center. Taking the left arm out wide and then crossing it over towards the right side. Right hand lifts up. We take our gaze over to the left. Breathing fully here. Inhale lots of love in. Exhale lots of love out. And then coming back to center. We'll float our arms all the way behind us. Lift our heart, lift our gaze, open towards the sky. Take a breath in. As we exhale, curl and round it through. Stretch through the skin of the back body. Palms come toward one another in front. Inhale again. Open, lift back. Option to stay here or interlace the hands. Find a little more. Exhale, curl and round it through. Again, option to interlace and press the palms away. And we'll make our way to center and come on down to the ground. So just make your own way there, take your time. And when you arrive on the mat, hug both knees in towards you. Hands onto the knees and start to open them out wide. Take them in juicy, loving circles here. Spreading some love to the hip space and just notice what's going on in the hips. We might really want to slow this down. Send your circles in the opposite direction. We're just acknowledging what we brought with us to the mat today without letting our judgment mind come in and take over. Come back to center. Send just the left leg out long, hugging the right leg in on its own. We'll then guide the right knee towards the left side of the mat. An option here to take the right arm out to the side, or maybe we keep it close to us on our rib cage. Wherever we are, just keeping the shoulder blades down to the ground. Imagine there are some magnets pulling the shoulder blades down into the earth. Breathing fully into this twist. And then releasing back to center. Hugging the left leg in, right leg out long. And guiding that left knee towards the right side. Same thing here, same twist. Shoulder blades stay rooted. Yogi's choice where you want to place that left hand. And then make your way back to center. We'll bring the soles of our feet together and open the knees out wide. A little bit more love to the hips in our Supta Baddha Konasana. Just allow the hands to rest wherever they feel most comfortable. We can hold a lot of emotional tension as well as the physical tension that we might be more aware of in our hip area. So as we wind down from our day, we're using our practice and our movements to help us to release and let go of anything that we might be holding on to still from our day. And we have the option to stay here as we come to the end of our practice. Or we can gently bring the knees in, lengthen the legs, and find our way into our final, most precious resting posture in Shavasana. And I invite everyone to bring left hand back to the heart, right hand to the belly. And as we close down our eyes, just return our attention back to the breath. And we'll finish our practice with 3 of our 4-8 relaxation breaths. And if you know your Ujjayi or ocean sounding breath, if you're familiar with that practice, then feel free to practice that here. If not, just inhale and exhale through the nose. We'll breathe in for 4 counts, breathe out for 8 counts. Let's begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the breath be natural. Stay here longer if you have time. Continue if you'd like to, that 4-8 relaxation breath that helps to tap us into the parasympathetic calming side of our nervous system. If we have to move off our mat, I thank you so much for being here with me. Take one last moment to connect to the space beneath the palms. Connect to the ground beneath you. And thank yourself for taking this short amount of time to nourish the mind and body. I thank you for being here with me. From my heart to each of yours, Namaste.